Overstand, said the old bold soul of the oldest old man who walked the land with a stick in his hand. Overstand, overstand the nature of who you be as a part of humanity. And then you'll overstand the nature that opposes greener solar conscious femininity.
And on that note, I bring you High Priest Kwatamani, sacred ancestral soothsayer, soul seer, spiritual healer, and senior elder of the Kwatamani First Genesis Tribe, the oldest, longest sustained, 100% plant-consuming family community order known in the Western Hemisphere and thereabouts.
We have no more time for slowpoke folk. It's time for the feminine phenomena to be awoke.
We send you greetings from the entire Kwatamani First Genesis Tribe. Greetings in the most supreme spirit of love, righteousness, and the holistic living truth about supreme love and the essence of life, the essence of soul. We greet you. And what we say in this most sincere and holistic living greetings, we're going to need all of the divine guidance and protection, all of the sacred ancestral nurturing, affection. In fact, we're going to need all that is possible for a sacred few among the few of humanity to survive these coming earth-shifting changes in time. And we say very sincerely, it's time for a sacred few of the few among he and she to take this thing for real and cease and desist to play in your mind. Do not run and hide from holistic living truth. It is not about trying not to face reality, but rather to see and look into the eyes of holistic living reality and find ways and means to play your part as a soul, as a sacred being, to accelerate the vibration of maintaining a holistic living way of life, mentally, physically, and spiritually, as far as you can go, and into the generation next and next and next and next, because we are indeed souls within a solarized, a green earth solarized conscious vibration. And we must connect with the holistic living spirit, the essence, the soul of who we be, if we are going to continue this glorious presence within the body of flesh and mind and thought of humanity.
Got to reach her.
She's the first teacher.
Oh,
In her womb is the first classroom.
And in nature that opposes humanity will continue into perpetuity unless a phenomena occurs.
The feminine phenomena,
guided and protected by he who honors the feminine phenomena.
All praises to Mother Earth. All praises to she. All praises to the sacred ancestral nurturing essence of femininity, the birthplace of she and he. And I say to he, the essence of masculinity. If the divinity of humanity will be resurrected, femininity must be divinely guided and protected. We're talking the feminine essence of the sacred mother, Mother Earth, she of humanity and all living things thereof. So again we say, if the divinity of humanity will be resurrected, femininity must be divinely guided and protected. You see, at least a sacred few of those sacred souls who obey Ma'at's codes as prophetically foretold will survive the heat in this melting pot as Mother Earth gets hotter than hot.
like it's on planet getting hot. The planet getting hot in this melting pot. Got to deal with my eyes. To deal with my eyes.
lessons to learn, blessings to earn, as Mother Earth continues her earth-shifting turn. And as for he, the father and son who carries the codes of fertilizing energy, what he brings to she, ejaculated mentally, physically, and spiritually, will determine the nature of energy that will come back to humanity, divine order or toxic reality, supreme truth or self-deified fallacy. And oh yes, this is very real. Humanity must continue on a holistic living pathway of detoxing and purging to heal from the toxic ordeal of individualistic self-asserting will, where the whims, wants, and desires to satisfy the fantasies, delusions, illusions, and dreams of the I, me, my, mine syndrome is taken to be far more important than one's mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being, or the wholesome health and well-being of Mother Earth, humanity, or any other living thing thereof. It's time for an energy check. Let's take a little time and look at what the weather looked like these days within a space and place just off of the equator north.
The foretold earth-shifting changes are upon us. Forecast on the eve of Earth Day 2023, looking at the coming days. Belize, rainforest jungle, climate update. Forecast for Saturday, April 22nd. 103 degrees. The real feel in the sun, 110 degrees. The real feel in the shade, 102 degrees. Mostly sunny and unseasonably hot. Dangerous heat. Max UV index, 12. Very unhealthy. And what is it looking like a little bit down the road? Wednesday, April 26 forecast, 107 degrees. Real feel, 111 in the sun. Real feel in the shade, 105. Max UV index, 12. Very unhealthy. And remember, Belize is just slightly north of the equator. Here's a quick recap. Friday, today, 99 degrees. Saturday, 103 degrees. Sunday, 99 degrees. Monday, 101 degrees. Tuesday, 102 degrees. Wednesday, 107 degrees. And what exactly is a high UV index? The UV index is a scale that measures the intensity of ultraviolet radiation, and the index is typically reported on a scale from 0, meaning low radiation, to 11, meaning very high radiation. Right now, the index is reading 12. There is evidence that lets us know that exposure to high levels of UV radiation can cause some adverse effects to the brain, to the immune system, to the skin, to the eyes. And yes, dark-skinned people can have adverse effects from high UV exposure. While it's true that melanin is a natural protection against UV damage, this protection is not enough to prevent all forms of damage, particularly as the UV radiation intensity increases.
Hey, like it or not, planet getting hot, got to deal with my aunt doing this green earth solar cycle melting pot. Yeah, it's the gathering time, gotta gather them seeds, plant them trees, free them bees. Time to labor and toil in fertile soil, basic needs, clean water, fresh air breathe. Please listen, earth, solar, son, and daughter, nowhere to hide outside divine order. Life is for the living, forgiving. Death is for those expecting life to be resurrecting from the dead. If you think you have heard what the I have said, follow this thread. Be you blonde, black head, or nappy, not the dread. Roll call. This is to all of y'all divided we fall. Together we stand a chance to advance beyond this white supremacy romance that has mass populations in a self-destructive trance. And only divine spirit conscious insight can get this right. Doing this coming forward of day by night within this green earth solar conscious meltdown of mental white blight. Yeah, time to realign. It's the gathering time. Let there be no doubt. This is the third time that I'm saying this. And I say to he, the essence of masculinity, if the divinity of humanity will be resurrected, femininity must be divinely guided and protected.
Mother Earth is a global feminine presence that is responding to neglect, pollution, and abuse.
Most especially by that monotheistic nature of masculinity that have grown into a vibrational feeling that he is of the all-knowing, and that as such has expressed in his thought, in his reason, and his action, a hatred of all things green and growing, despising the tree of life culture from which we come as divine children of the sun. Moreover, and even worse, he who feels she of sacred ancestral femininity is the birthplace of sin, and therefore the bringer of a curse against mankind. Somehow, the warlord male and his disciples and followers of sexual violation, violence, war, and crime ignore the fact that what you put in is what will come out, and that's what will come back to you again and again, as we now see the adverse effects against femininity, be it she, the mother spirit of humanity, or be it Mother Earth, the mother of all living things thereof. During these urgent times of earth-shifting change, what all of humanity must comprehend clearly, man, he and she, is a product of his or her environment. Therefore, our primary goal and objective must be to produce a holistic living, green earth solar conscious environment where the emphasis is on resurrecting the sacred ancestral spirit presence of the divine children of the sun and the sacred garden culture from which we come as green earth solar conscious beings within divine social, economic, family, community order. That's right. We're talking about if we want to see change, we have to be the change. And the change must be born, bred, and fed within a union vibration, a communal vibration, divine, social, economic, family, community order. And we had best get on it quick, fast, and in a hurry, because the planet is getting hot.
Like a tornado, you got to deal with mine.
Hey, like it or not, planet getting hot, gotta deal with my art. Doing this green earth solar cycle melting pot. Yeah, it's the gathering time. Time to gather them seeds, plant them trees, free them bees. Time to label and toil in fertile soil. Basic needs, clean water, fresh air breathe. Please listen, earth, solar, son, and daughter. Nowhere to hide outside divine order. Life is for the living, forgiving. Death is for those expecting. Life to be resurrecting from the dead. If you think you have heard what the I've said, follow this thread. Be you blonde, black head, or nappy, naughty dread. Roll call. This is to all of y'all divided we fall. Together we stand a chance to advance beyond.